My name's Michael Joyce. I'm the Managing Director here at Save the Sash. 99% of what we do is what I call an every street home, but it's an older property. I started Save the Sash 14 years ago. I'd been looking after sash windows as a sole trader for quite some time. And people would come to me at that stage and say, I know I can't double glaze sash windows, but what can I do to restore them? I'd also been a property developer with older buildings, so the two came together. With my engineering background, obviously I could answer the question of double glazing these historic windows, and so the challenge was set. And that's where I've invested my time and why the business started with sash windows. When I take myself back to the early days of the company and working out whether I had the right equation or not, I think you've just got to set out in your journey with a bit of blind hope. It should come to fruition. If you can get the right inputs, do the job well, and come out with the right level of quantity, it should be set that you end up with a successful formula. Very early on in the company's progress, I had moved into realising that there was a product that could be provided. So obviously sash windows are as old as the day is, but the renovation of them and keeping the exact character and what have you, whilst bringing in the 21st century with warmth and double glazing, that challenge can be covered by a product. So very early on we started producing a solution to that part of looking after sash windows. That has utterly shaped how we approach the market. It's something we haven't fully brought to the market either, so we're quite excited about that. And that's really used my personal engineering brain into what is quite what I call a historic industry, or a heritage industry. So we have actually made bulletproof windows. And again, a real engineering feat. We're trying to create an envelope that is either metal or bulletproof glass, and then we're trying to hide it all behind what is a traditional sash window. Both of these avenues really have tested me personally, involved me personally, and I'm very proud of the journey that I've been on myself and taken the company with me. We're very proud of the feedback we get from our clients. We find that it's regularly offered rather than sought. It often mentions 2 or 3 members of the team in one go. Take a lot of pride in that. I suppose that stands out for me as the head of the ship. I take great pride in one particular chap in Abingdon, and the phraseology was something around timber windows are much more than just a project for Michael and his team. And clearly he's more than just a joinery shop owner. And I like to think that's my journey. I really do hope that I achieve something that's edging on fresh and a little bit exciting to the industry, however small our impression might be. I'm most proud of the team. I'm obviously responsible for building large parts of it, but luck is there as well as to who shows up. And then it's down to them as to how they join in and become part of our expression. It hasn't been easy. It's still a constant challenge now, in fact, but I'm very proud of that. We have a good team. We coalesce well. We would like to add more to it in the coming months and years. The way the guys show up and the way they go about their business is impressive, and I'm proud of that.